Hello, Sagittarius. This is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading today. Now, you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. This is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own, and if there's any information that does not resonate with you, you can leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. Now, let's get into that general reading here, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I see warmth coming for you, and I see some opportunities and some situations that are not going to be directly controlled by you, but that will have a big impact on your future positively. And I do see greatness in this, that warmth, that happiness is going to all be grown from these opportunities. And I see your outlook really taking a 180 for those of you having a bad time currently. So let's look into things here in terms of that love reading. All right. I see that you've been having some situations around you that you've been feeling betrayed. I see that you've been basically taking that person and analyzing their actions, analyzing the way that they react to you, and analyzing the way that they react to others as well. And I see that there has been some conflict between you and that person, as well as between you and the other people that may be involved in this situation. I see that there is growth coming around you, and I see that there is movement for you, but I see you basically turning away from the negativity and going more towards the positive. And I see that through this push towards the positive, that you're going to be finding that you do have a successful love and you do have a very successful relationship, or for those of you not currently in a relationship, that you absolutely do have the capacity to really have things with that person be special. Now, that person absolutely does look like they are looking in your direction, and there is going to be some growth there. There's going to be some big changes, and that there is going to be, it looks like, a new relationship starting with that person, kind of like a reset to some extent. But that this is going to be basically one of those fresh starts that we see. Basically, it's just going to be a fresh start, that you and that person are going to be taking things anew and really treating each other basically a bit more positively. And I see that this is going to be a tough situation, but that it will come through that routine that you have. And I see that you are not going to be left behind in this. You are going to succeed in keeping up this idea and really pushing through and basically avoiding the possibility of having the wool pulled over your eyes. I see that you are going to have some options here, and you're going to have some basically some new opportunities around you, but I see that these opportunities are going to bring you to that success and those positive expectations. And I see that you are going to end up satisfied. You're going to be very happy very soon. And just like I mentioned in our general reading, for those of you currently having a bad time, you are going to be having a 180 in the way that, in your outlook on things. Now, that brings us to the end of the love reading. Let's just get into that financial reading as well. Okay. So I see here that you have been having some situations where you're just feeling at the top of your game and you really want to push things even further. I see that you have been having basically an idea that you really want to have a conquest, where you want to quest for the top and you want to get there as soon as possible. You want to get there sooner than anybody else, and you really want to succeed and basically get your future right away. I see that this is a situation where that can have some detrimental effects, but even if you have this mindset, so long as you continue to have that generous mindset that you have, you will continue to succeed. and you will continue to sprout those seeds. You're going to be having some excellent success, and you are going to be basically able to go with the flow. You'll be able to move along and have success. But I do see a possibility for some stasis down the road. So I'll just reiterate that it looks like this is going to be a long process regardless, that you are going to be having success. You are going to be moving things along with that generosity and that goal for greatness, but that this will take some time, and you will be having things move gradually at some points. There will be some stops, some pauses, some movement. Basically the whole system will go along, and I will point out here that this will be a situation where you're really building a great foundation, and you are building yourself towards your future. I do see your financial future being very successful, and to you basically having knowledge of what exactly it is that you want and where you're going to for your future. Now, that brings us to the end of this reading. I'll just reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.